gamers, we are back with some more of Pathfinder Kingmaker with our party of rangers. That's strange. Press unknown binding. I'm also not seeing any desktop audio from the game. Oh, yeah, there is game audio. Okay, that's cool. Right. Hang on. Okay, we did leave there. I thought we'd gone back to town after we finished that, but I guess we didn't. So, we managed to kill the Troll King and kill Tartuzio again, get ourselves a bunch of really good weapons. I've got the Devourer of Metal, which is a great composite longbow. I've got a Frost Greatsword as a backup weapon, which I will rarely, if ever, use, and I'm only keeping these two because I really sort of want the Cold Iron Dagger in case we come across anything that requires Cold Iron. Ekandeo will now go back to using the Lucky Longbow by default, but he's also got Troll Reaper, the Great Axe. And then we've given the Shock Longbow +1 to Soliel. We need to start getting some better crossbows for these people, although Linzi has a Shock Light crossbow, but I think there is a Flaming Light crossbow somewhere that we want to pick up, because that would be useful as well, particularly against the trolls. It would have been very useful. We've got the Mallet of Woe, we've got a Keen Longsword +1, we've still got the Savage Bow that we got from the Stag Lord. I don't know if I'll keep that somewhere or not. We do have this Belt of Physical Might +2, but I really want dexterity bonuses for most of the people. Lots more of Torag pendants, another Dryad, and some more of these, which we've already got the apron, I think. And that may be enough shards of the Dwarven Helm to remake that. We'll have to go and see. So let's head back to our barony. We need to rest and heal up Ekin, because he ended up being at death's door. He almost got killed by the Troll King. Yeah. But overall, that was a good outcome. Really, they're trying to run away. And just when I went and took Ekandeo's axe away, it probably would stand to let him keep it, but I think we'll just keep him shooting at the moment. Damn it, we're not close enough to hit. Smilodon, Your turn to take him down. Okay, that one's dead and that one's down. Don't need to do anything there. Linzi can't do any good. Yeah. Damn it, stop misclicking. I blame my new mouse. There we go.
I still remember that.
See if there's anything in the throne room that we need to know about. Nope. Okay. Let's collect all of that. Head down here and talk to the storyteller again. So we need 7 fragments of that. Trailblazer helms. Trailblazer helm, there's 10 shards. Knight's braces, there is 10. Okay. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 2 more of those to go. Well, we've got a lot of those to go. I wonder if we've just marginally missed finding the last of those. Like if they were already in places that we were, but we just didn't see them properly. Right. Sorry, I was just looking something up online. Let's go into the main square and sell everything that we don't want to keep. We don't need to keep. and then we'll rest, put the rest of our stuff away and decide what we're going to do from there. I think the next thing I want to do is go to the Verdant Chamber and do that. Okay. Let's see what we can sell. I don't think it's worthwhile keeping this longsword for anybody. Let's just do offer first. Yeah. So we'll get that out of the way. Okay, I don't want that. No, don't want that. I might keep the Savage Bow. The Blesser's Plate we're going to keep for... Actually, let's... No, this is what I want. So, let's give stuff out. Oh, we've got all those levels to do too. Valerie, we're going to give you the Blessed... She can't use it. Oh, she's not lawful good. She's lawful neutral. And this can only be worn by good? Yeah. We technically don't have anyone who can wear that. Good, we will sell it then. Let's do these levels, I guess. Yeah. Start with Harem and go from there. Cleric, there we go. Just those. I don't know what I want to give him. What is that he gets? Chaos Blade, Destructive Aura. I think we'll just give him extra channels. I think we did that before, didn't we? Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll use... Maybe take Shield Wall. And what spells does he get? He gets another first level spell. I don't know, Fire Belly. He gets nothing at second, nothing at third, and he gets his first fourth level spells. Those two are good. Right. Amiri, Barbarian. Okay. G'day Google. General Google. Is it Google Loss or Google iOS? I can't tell. That's quite an entrance. Welcome. So this is Amiri. We want to give her... we could give her Armor Focus. But what have we given her previously? We've already given her Armor Focus for medium. Okay. She's got weapon focus bastard sword, she's got toughness, and she's got weapon proficiency bastard sword. So she doesn't have power attack? Why not? She needs power attack. And then Tristan. What do we do there? Weapon focus scimitar, extend spell, extra channel, selective channel. No, let's do meta magic and power. I'm not going to use it, but I really don't want to spend a huge amount of time leveling up these guys because they're just going to sit here and do nothing. Yeah, right. Summon monster. That'll do. Second level, nothing. Third level, nothing. Fourth level, forced repentance. Controlled fireball, I think. Sounds good. And then we will do the same as with Harem, which was restoration. Jathal, or whatever her name is. We need... you've got power attack, you've got weapon focus, scythe, you've got toughness. We're also, you've got a judgment there. We previously took outflank and precise strike. Let's take armor focus, medium armor for this time. And you get one first, cure light wounds, because you'll never use it. And then 2 third level spells, which you don't have any of at the moment. Inflict serious wounds, because that heals you. Magical vestments, protection, remove curse. There we go. And then I think I said I was just going to pump her as mage wizard from now on. I don't know, I really don't like Olivia or Octavia or whatever her name is. What am I doing? I don't want those for her as a mage. We want that, and that. Sure, greater spell focus transmutation. Why not? Now, oh, definitely web. That's a transmutation spell, so we definitely want that. And sure, take Burning Arc. There we go. And let's just make sure that we give you some spells so you can take Grease there, and then you can take Web there and Burning Arc there. Now let's level up. Reg. Sure, Cleaving Finish does actually sound great, so let's take that. First level spell, Corrosive Touch. Third level spell, Haste, and then Vampiric Touch. They are very good for Eldritch Scions. You don't need to remember anything because you're basically Sorceress or a... oh, what is it? No, can't think of it. Yeah, fighter. So we've already given you shield focus, heavy armor focus, dodge, toughness, and then you've also got weapon proficiency bastard sword, weapon focus bastard sword, weapon specialization bastard sword, and precise strike. And you're getting more armor training and tower shield training. What can we give you? I think we'll take Hammer the Gap. Not that it's going to be that useful, but had to try something. So I don't think there was anything I was going to give away then, was there? Like, I could give this mace to Harem, but we've actually spec'd him to have weapon focus flail, not weapon focus mace. So that's not going to be that useful. So let's just sell that. You already have a braces of armor, but that's a braces of armor 3, so let's make your armor a little bit better. Alluring charisma you don't want, but I think the Ring of Luck would be useful. And I'm really starting to feel like that's it. That's all I want to give out. The rest I want to sell. So let's go back to selling. So we don't want that. We don't want that. I'm going to keep that. We don't want that. Yeah, that's not even worth anything. Okay, we're keeping those. No. No. What have we got there? Fox Cunning. No. Heroism. I never remember to use them. That's okay. No. I'm not going to remember to use those acid arrows, so I think I'm just going to sell them all. I barely used the wand that Linzi has, so I'm likely not to use any of this stuff. What's that? Burning Hands. Cure Light Wounds doesn't cure enough anymore. Divine Power, no. We've got 2 different types of Fireball. That's caster level 5. That's caster level 4. What's the difference? Absolutely nothing. They're even worth the same when we sell them, so I don't know why those were in 2 stacks. I'm not going to keep those because we can cast that. I can already cast that. G'day, St. Salvius. How you doing? I can cast that. Don't worry about that. I will keep that. Let's get rid of that. I'll keep those. Get rid of those. Yeah, I'm never going to use that. Chronicle of Blades I don't need. I don't need that. I do need that. I don't need those. Or any of that. No, I don't need any of that. What is that selling for? I don't know if I need to keep this or not. I'm going to sell it. I don't need those keys. I don't technically need those anymore. So we might as well sell them. We don't want them. I don't need that. We're keeping all of those. I don't need that. Excuse me. I don't need that. I don't need those. And I don't need that. Is that everything? That is. that is everything that we want to sell. So let's just go and sort all of that. That's another 23,000. Is there anything that we want to buy now? Because we have a lot of money. Flaming Bastard Sword, Corrosive Heavy Flail, Mallet of Woe, I just sold that. Yeah, you tell her, love. I mean, the Trap Springer gloves, I might as well just buy those for Linzi. We've already got better than that on Linzi for that. What does that do? Will saves. No, don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. Natural armor +2. Necklace of Eternal Hunter. It's a lot of money for something that only gives you bonuses to animals and magical beasts. I just don't feel it's enough to want to risk buying that. Let's buy all of those potions of Cure Serious Wound, because we don't have enough of those. Even though the scrolls are always better value for money. Potion of Invisibility. Bunch of scrolls that we've just sold him recently, so there's not much sense really looking at any of those. Cure Light Wounds, Fireball, Scorching Ray. We don't want any of that. We get a full bag of holding, we might as well, although we're not having any problem at the moment carrying stuff. Things are going very well in that regard. I'm not going to buy any build points, but I can afford to if I really wanted to. We've got rope, we've got a crowbar, we don't need anything else like that. Ooh, I wouldn't mind a recipe for succulent sausages. Butter, edible moss and meat to make succulent sausages, hey? Wow. Okay, deal. We've bought those. Let's give... No. Let's give the gloves to Linzi. And that's it. We can go and rest now. And put all our stuff away. And yeah, I'm just trying to work out what to do next. Oh, no, I know what we're going to do next. I know. Why is that one portrait reddish? Okay, it's no longer reddish. I'll show you in a sec. Hang on, let me just put all this stuff away that we're not going to take with us. We're not taking that. We're not taking basically any of this. I'll grab that back in a minute, because the one thing we want out of there is that. Okay, so that was Ekken's portrait. In the fight last night, the very last fight with the Troll King, which I think you may have left for already, I can't remember, but when we fought the Troll King, that Troll King wrecked us really bad, and he knocked Ekken down, and basically he was at, minus 15 hit points or whatever. That results in, at least in the difficulty level that I'm playing on, that results in him being marked as having had like a near-death experience, and so that little border tells you that if he was to knock, if he gets below 0 hit points again before getting back to either your town or Oleg's, where he can give a proper long rest in comfortable conditions, he dies permanently, and you have to use a resurrection scroll or similar. So I think what we have to do now, I was going to go and do the Nymphs quest thing, the Verdant Passage one, where you have to go alone. But I've realised that we still have to do the 2 sub-quests. So what we need to do is we need to take... no, don't want to kick them out. I want to just remove them. We need to take Harem. Where's Jobalist? Something's going on here. We rescued him at the thing. Maybe we've got to go back. Maybe we've got to go back there and do something. That's weird. Let's go back to the Ford and see what happened to Jobalist. Why he's not in our party, I don't understand. We must have missed something over here. But we need to take both of them to the Dwarven Fortress, where we just killed the Troll King, to finish off their quests. What's going on down here? Why are they all still just sitting around?
Hey, it's you again. Unbelievable. Amazing. Its location must be mapped at...
Okay, I don't understand why he didn't join me first. I think it's because I didn't save his cart properly, but I'm not going to go all the way back and fix that. So we will level him up. I don't really care what happens with him. I'm not actually going to be using him. Explosive bombs, why not? I really don't know. I'm not an alchemist builder. I haven't really done a good look at the alchemist. Okay, level 2 spells. He's already got Cat's Grey and Bark Skin. Let's give Cure Moderate Runes. And then we've got another level for him. There we go. Weapon Focus Bomb will be fine. Let's give him... We're looking at 3rd level spells now. Cure Serious Wounds. And that's it. He's done. Okay. Let's head back out of here. Oh, that's right. We lost one of our animal companions, 2 of our animal companions, by changing the party lineup. That's all right. We've got mostly good ones left. We're going to miss the bear a little bit, but apart from that, we'll be fine. Okay, we need to head to here. Oh, that's not good. Gee, we were lucky there. because the two people we just took out of our party were both the ones who were set up to do the watches. So we're lucky nothing happened during the night. I didn't think to fix that. Anyway, Jobalist should be very quickly happy with this. There we go. So he's happy now. We can tell him to get lost if we want, but we're not going to. I mean, kick him out of the party right now so that he heads back to town by himself. But we might as well head in. Yeah, we want to go up here to the lower level, so we don't have to go running all the way through the damn place. Because we only really need to show Harem to the room where we fought the king. I think. I've always felt like there was that room where there was the dwarf who was dying in the cupboard. Yeah, when we got our levels at the end of fighting the king, I think. Because we leveled up, our animals got a little bit bigger. They do that over time. I don't know. I think they get bigger maybe once more. I don't recall exactly how big they get. So we need to show Harem to this room. So Harem is looking at it. He dreams of working a furnace like that. Very existence is miraculous and unnatural. This is wrong. Grotus, give me strength. I'll restore righteousness. And he breaks this anvil. Why did you destroy the anvil? Does Grotus even encourage destruction now? I always believe that Grotus does not destroy. He just waits until the end comes to everything. Did what I had to do. The anvil should have been destroyed long ago. I had to do it. It was so hard. Almost as hard as living itself. No, you're just insane, that's all. So he wishes to be alone now. That's fine. So, that's basically those. Well, we need to go to Beneath the Stolen Lands at some point too. But I think I'm going to do this one next. So, what was the loot we missed there? I don't remember there being loot there. Yes, there was. Oh, soot blackened hammer and a heavy mace and some more heals. Okay. I don't know why we didn't do that previously, but okay. So Harem is this disciple of this god called Grotus, which is this god of destruction. But Grotus is sort of, he's I think he's touted as being like the final god, the god of the end. Like he'll be the last one around when everything else is destroyed. The thing is though, is that anyone who worships him seems to go insane, and Harem is no exception. Harem is a bit of a failed dwarf. He admits to you earlier on that he tried to be a smith when he was younger, And he was so terrible at it, he couldn't even make a nail, let alone anything else. And I mean, I'm sure there are a lot of dwarves that aren't smiths, you know? There's a lot like that, but he took it as he used to be a priest of Torag, which is the main dwarvish god of construction and smithing and all that sort of stuff, I believe. And he took it as an affront that he couldn't do that, so he turned his back on Torag, and eventually he started worshipping Grotus, and it's made him insane. And so he believes that he destroyed that anvil because that anvil was sort of, I don't know, almost locking up all of the power that was stopping other dwarves from being creative and all that sort of stuff. That's the sort of way I view what he's going through. So it's basically, it's just Harem's pretty much insane, and he thought that that anvil was too perfect, basically, to be around, and so he destroys it. I think you do actually see a little bit of that information when you look at his character sheet. So he says he doesn't care about his people or Torag. He doesn't care so much. He talks about them constantly. Like now, after learning that there are dwarven ruins in the stolen lands, he decided to see them whatever it took. But his tour through the ruins tore open old wounds. He almost cried as he looked upon the ancient walls abandoned by the dwarves. But then the strangest thing happened. He found an old magical anvil and broke it with his bare hands like it was a piece of rotten wood. How can that be? Can long-standing resentment truly turn so destructive? So, yeah. As a priest of Grotus, he left his dwarven homeland to spread the word of the god of end times throughout the stolen land. Although if you ask me, Harem's just a whiner, a one of a kind. So he's always incredibly negative about everything. Like when you first find him, he is lying on the ground injured, and you go up to him and he says, "Leave me alone, just leave me to die." And he's not even that injured, but he thinks he's so badly injured that he's going to die and he's going to go and meet his god. He's a weird one, Harem is. And quite frankly, he's the reason I don't play clerics, because they're all weird. Even though they are incredibly powerful. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Well, I sort of did. It's got to the point in the game now where I'm starting to think I might need to follow a guide, and I don't normally like to do that, but I want to finish this game, and I don't want to be struggling to work out what to do next, which is the thing that always gets me. It's the thing that always makes me want to stop playing. So I think yeah. I don't know whether to head back to town or to dismiss these guys, because that's the Verdant Chambers. I feel I'm leveled enough to do it now. I'm level 7. I've got, 74 hit points, plus I've got my Smilodon animal companion who's got 63 hit points. He actually does something ridiculous like 4 or 5 attacks per round. This doesn't really give you a good idea as to how many attacks he really does. But he's doing, 15 to 22 attacks with a bite and 15 to 20 with a claw attack, and he has like 4 of those in a full attack. I just don't know why I really needed to get this display better for the animal companions, because it really doesn't show you properly. So he's a level 6 animal companion now, and he's got things like charge and dodge and power attack and toughness, which you can turn some of those off, and tough skin and stuff like that. So I feel by myself, because I have to do this by myself. I have to dismiss everybody else from the party. I think I can do that reasonably well. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to come up there. Yeah, we're not carrying a lot of stuff. In fact, we're almost carrying nothing, so that's good. We'll do this fight. I haven't played Warhammer Online, so I'm not that sure about those guys. Oh, more bandits. Let's just straight up attack. Are there any on the flanks? None that we can see yet, but that doesn't mean they won't appear. So we've got a bandit there and we've got a bandit there. And they're both basically rogues because they're dual-wielding daggers. Dog, you might as well just charge in on that guy and kill him with one hit. Like, that was just pathetically easy. Smilodon, you can do that one. There's got to be one more hidden somewhere else then. Because it didn't end the combat. Unknown. There's an unknown moving around. There'll be someone invisible, which is minorly concerning in itself. Harem. Did you have anything? You got Dispel Magic, Animate Dead, Restoration. I don't think you've got anything to like see invisible, but we might do Resist Energy Communal. Acid, Cold, Electricity, Fire, Sonic. Thing is, if we do Resist Energy, I don't know what they're going to do to attack. Oops, wrong option. So we might not do anything with Harem. We might just pause there for a second. Joe. Oh, there was another. Oh, just another archer up there. You can just stand there, Jobalist. You're nothing special. Linzi, can you shoot him, please? Thank you. Why do you only get one attack? Oh, are we still... Okay, that was the surprise round, so we're still not actually in. Dog cannot get up there with a charge. Smilodon can't either. It's just the one bandit. I've got my suspicions that there might be another one hidden off to the side somewhere too. Smilodon can wait. Yeah, there is a second one. He's probably in the woods over here. Oh, right there. There you go. And combat's done. I'm not sure I want to even bother looting these guys. I think I'm just going to go. Yeah, nah, leave all that behind. I'm not going to bother with it. Okay. I haven't really had much to do with Warhammer ever. I mean, I know a little bit about Warhammer. I know a little bit about Warhammer 40k. I've just always been a D&D type person more than a Warhammer one. So, what I can do, changing the group will take 2 days and 13 hours. Yep, that's fine. Because we're just going to kick all of those people out of the group. And then we're going to quick save. And then we're going to head in here to the Verdant Chamber. Now, I got to remember about this. I think it's best to be super careful with all of this. So I might do something I never do, and that is switch to stealth mode. We don't want to go in that way. I know that. I can't remember if there's anything around this side of the map that we need to check on. Looks like there isn't. I'm pretty sure that what we want to do is go over here. We want to slip through there, and then we want to sneak our way over here, and then we want to kill these guys as quickly as possible. And with this bow, it is, and the level that I'm at, it is incredibly easy. Nothing on that wolf. What's on this body? I think there's, yeah, potions of invisibility and a piece of sky metal and the transmusions of bodily poison. Right. So we want to go climb this tree to get inside. Okay, yeah, no, we can't go that way, so we'll go this way. Start sneaking again. Don't recall if there's anything up in here. Oh, yes, there is. Look at that. More Torak pendants. Everybody is bad at spelling English words. That's just the way it is. English is a terrible, terrible language, and I do nothing but apologize for it for anybody who doesn't speak it natively. There are times when I wish I was not a native English speaker, because it is the worst language in the world, and yet it is becoming the default language of the world. And it is, I don't like that. I think it's terrible. So theoretically, you think that you're supposed to come in here, but in fact, that's not where the main encounter is. In fact, I don't even think you can get in that door at the moment. I don't think it lets you. Yes and no. Speaking English, yeah, okay, I can get that, but even that, I mean, I will readily admit, I've done this multiple times before, I took 4 years of English. I took 4 years of German in high school, and I remember very little of it. I wasn't all that fluent in German at all. There's just something about my brain that I have never been able to think in German. So anytime I wanted to say anything in German, I had to concentrate and work out what I wanted to say rather than starting to think in the language. And so I recognize that that's a problem. You know, I could never do it. I could never get my head around it. Similar with music. I took music lessons for years as a kid, and I could never just see the notes on the page and just play them, sort of thing. I was terrible at that sort of stuff. So I recognize I don't really have an aptitude for languages. Programming languages are a different thing. I can think and write in a programming language without a problem, but maybe because they're so close to English, it's not a big deal. But there are still, like what I learnt when I learnt German, one of the things that I came to recognize is the fact that even speaking English, there are so many rules to do with grammar and spelling in English, and every single one of them has an exception. It's only the unspoken rules. I saw a post on Imager or something like that a few months ago for the first time, and it's probably something that's been around on the internet for years and I just had never seen it before. But it was talking about how there is an unwritten rule to the way you describe things in English. So you can say something is a small yellow stone, but if you change that and said it's a yellow small stone, it doesn't make sense. So there's actually an order of the way you describe certain things, and it's a rule that is never written down. Like throughout my entire, I was basically this years old when I learnt that rule, and I've seen it written out. I can't remember what it is, but it lists out the order of all of the ways that you can describe something and the way you have to pronounce them in English, otherwise they don't sound correct. And if you don't understand that as a non-English speaker and you try and describe something to someone, if you get those things out of order, that other person, they won't say that you're wrong, but what you're saying will sound weird to them, and they will probably pull you up and reorder the way that you described that thing. But apart from something like that, every other grammar rule that I have ever come across, whether it's written or spoken grammar, every rule in English has not just one, but multiple exceptions. Like as a kid in English, we were always taught that when you're spelling a word, it's I before E except after C. So the word receive, for example, is R-E-C. Well, actually, is it I-E-V-E? I can't even remember now. But like that rule of I before E except after C, broken numerous times. You can pick lots of words that aren't spelt that way, that have an I and an E following each other in the word. And that's just the written stuff. There is grammar rules about spoken English as well that don't always follow the rules. So while I'm sure it is slightly easier for some people to speak English than it is to write it, and I can understand that, I also know that because of the way English has developed over the years, it has always broken its rules. Okay, so here is the...
Come. And alone, just as I asked. Do you not know, my loyal hound, that the brightest flowers are also the most poisonous?
So the nymph was actually...
Don't blame me, blame the coronet given you by the Aldori. If it weren't for that... How many times have I seen countries and kingdoms arise from the dust, only to fall into dust once more? Thus will it be with your barony. For what is a barony without its baron? This is how it must be. The stolen lands will remain no one's. Die or run. There is nothing you can change.
You want to make a bet? Did I? I did, didn't I? No, that's your turn, so I can't do anything yet. Smilodon, that's fine. Kill that young Hydra, please. Or at least make a start on it. I am going to do something I don't often do. I thought I had a haste scroll here. Didn't I keep the haste? Damn it, I didn't. I thought I did. No, I sold the haste scrolls because Linzi has haste, and I went, I won't need it. That's alright. We'll just kill the Hydra, and then there's... Where's the owlbear gone? No, I thought there was 3 things. I thought there was a Hydra, a Manticore, and an owlbear. Oh well. I can't do that at the moment either. So you can go up there and help with the Manticore. I'm not even going to bother using that spell. I'm just going to kill. Yeah, he might be up on the wall. I did see a flash of something over here when she teleported out. There's also this Triffid-like plant thing outside if we try and go out there. We are going to come back here, which I may do next. I might go and pick up the rest of my party, and we'll come back and do the rest of this place. But for now, the safest way to leave, because I think this plant thing out here is actually quite hard to kill, so the safest way to leave is to come back out and go back the way we just came. Oh, red caps. I hate these guys. You can't charge that far, that's fine. Just run instead. And it's the first round, so we only get 1 action. I'll put an arrow in his gullet, and that was good. There's a second red cap. That's fine. Yeah, you do your little dance thing. And gee, you missed. What a shame. Critical hit. That's what I like to see. When they hit, these guys do a lot of damage, but when they miss... Well, of course, when they miss, they don't do anything, but they don't hit all that often, thankfully. At least not in this game. In the other module, the Varn's Stronghold or whatever it is, you come across a lot of these guys. Okay. Let's just a quick save. Let's see if I can do this trap. I do have some trickery skill, so hopefully... Good. We'll loot these bodies, but I don't think they've got anything we really want. I don't want the scythes, and I don't want the crappy armor, so... Oh, there's another trap. We walked all over this ground before, and there wasn't a single trap on it. So it's a little weird how that works. If the owlbear is up here, we really shouldn't have much trouble taking him out. There's another trap there, another red cap. Okay, first round so we don't get a full attack. 1 hit, that's nice. Smilodon. Show this red cap fool. He's got to only have like 1 hit point left. And thankfully he missed, and now he's dead. And that's before we even hit him because Yeah, I didn't think there was much chance I was going to miss that. Just take that, don't want the rest. Now, I can't get up there. Let's go down this way. No sign of the bad guys there. Actually, it's not worth me jumping over here because that, as I said, that what's the name thing is over there. But we can leave over here, I believe. Yes, we can. And I don't care about the rest of that. Good. Okay, now we could try and travel by ourselves all the way back to town. Sure. But I'll just take the penalty that it's going to take 2 days and 13 hours, and I'll get my team back. Oh, gee, look at that. She got a level as well. So there, and then there, and there. Except, there we go, we're back together. Got the band back together. Let's give you your ranger level. You also don't have weapon focus, but we're going to take clustered shot first because it's better. We're not going to take mini shot for you because you are a crossbow ranger and you can't actually use mini shot with a crossbow. Very, very good. Right. So I think we might as well go back in and just quickly explore all of this. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe there wasn't an owlbear. I thought there was. But anyway, we've got this big giant flytrap thing we've got to kill. Dog, let's get you around to the back side of him because he's right in the middle of all of us at the moment, so we've got to be sort of a little bit careful in how we move around. It's not going to take us long to kill this thing, but when you're trying to do it by yourself, this thing's actually a little bit hard, even at the level I am at the moment. If it was just me and the Smilodon, we probably would have had a hard time doing it. Because look at that, in one go he's put me to half health. Bear, you're right there, so start slapping. Bite there, very good. Boar, you can come in. No, you don't even need to move. Smilodon, and it's down. Good. Might as well, actually let's move things around a little bit. Let's put the healing stuff over here. We're not going to really use demoralize, and let's put grease over here with this lot. Okay, might as well just use some scrolls, or actually let's just use a potion for the rest of that. Hello? Did that not drink? Oh, it put the potion on the bar. It puts the potion on the bar or else it gets the hose again. Okay. There's the owlbear. What's he doing? Just sitting there. I don't know why he didn't attack me earlier. Maybe if I had have moved towards the gate, he might have still attacked, but I think he's behind a door or something, because it's like there is no reason that Ekandeo had to move to take that shot. There's no reason why I need to move to take this shot. So there's something screwy with the pathfinding. So what we might just do is wait. What's the owlbear going to do? Okay, he's finally coming in. Now we can attack him properly without having to move. Right. You were right there. You didn't have to... Why do I even bother complaining about the pathfinding in this game? It's a game called Pathfinder, and yet it cannot pathfind properly. Right. There we go. I guess we loot the body. I almost forgot. Let's go. Actually, I'm trying to remember whether you can actually... Maybe you can't go in this door. Ever. I'm trying to remember if there's anything in here or not. No signs of traps. Or maybe it's this. Except for that trap. Negative level, and she's at death's door. We all basically got negative levels out of that, which is not something that you can just rest from. Why did we not detect the trap? Yeah, it's just a trap. There's nothing in here. Damn it. I forgot about that. I should have looked at the guide. I can't remember whether restoration fixes negative levels like that or not. Let's have a look. So we have, yeah, one negative level. Well, what I don't understand is this says 24 hours. So does that mean that the level's going to come back in 24 hours? I am not sure, but we do have lesser potions of restoration, which I think don't fix levels, but we do have 2 restoration scrolls. Yeah, and we can't use it like that. We've got to put them in here. So if I... Oh, no. We did somehow use one. Okay, so that did work on ourselves. We might take that off there and get him to use that as well. Okay, so those 2 guys have got their levels back. Linzi didn't have restoration as a spell, did she? No. Didn't think so. It was a long shot to think that she might. Okay. I forgot that that was all a trap. Let's get out of here. Hopefully, on the trip back, these guys will lose their negative levels, and we don't have to worry about it. We can just head back to town and rest up, and everyone will be 100%. Otherwise, we will have to do some more restoration when we get back to town. So we haven't been that way before, so I'll go to there, and then we can go to there. so something that's happened here that hasn't been made obvious is we've taken over some extra territory up near where Oleg's trading post is, and now they're complaining that he doesn't he's not paying taxes, but he's also still part of Restov. Yeah, we want to talk to them and sort that out. Anything else? No, that's it. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, let's rest first now and see if everyone's got their levels back. They have not. But does it say... No, it just says negative level permanent. Rightio, that's a pain in the gluteus maximus. Or butt, if you're not sure. We have this hammer on us, and we got that, and we got that. I think the hammer and the scrap, along with some of these items here, make something. So let's grab all of that stuff again, and we can come out and talk to the storyteller and see if he tells us a story about some of this stuff. Okay, so he tells us about this. And I don't think this stuff really means much to the overall game. It's just extra experience, really. So it just tells you a story. I've never actually seen it make any difference. What happened to the envelope after that? Thank you for the story. And we're all good. So I think we lost all of those items. Yes, we did. Okay. That's fine, though. Actually, I think I will sell that savage bow. I'm not going to use it. Let's put the rest of this stuff away. And what we need to do now, I'm not sure. To be perfectly honest, no, that leather wasn't part of that. But what I think I want to do is see if I can find some more of these items that need to be collected to make things. Let's go out and we'll sell up. We need to get some more of those scrolls of restoration. And now that we've got the northern part of the barony in our control, we can go up there and claim some more of those little icon-y things too, the resources. But we'll go and do the were-rats. We'll go... I don't think we've done the troll. We'll go and do that as well and see if we can find some of these missing items. I may have to have a look at one of the guides and see what I'm missing. Handicap on the wall. Troll invasion. We've done all of that. Okay. Jobalist should be standing over here now. Yes, he is. That's good. I really didn't notice before that he wasn't hanging around where I expected him to be. Sell that, sell that. Let's sort all this again. I don't want those potions of invisibility. I'm never going to use them. Lesser restorations will keep, but the rest is fine. I'm not going to use that. I doubt I'll even use those, but I'll keep them. And I'll keep that. Let's get rid of that, those, and those. Okay, now, what did you have? Did you have the flaming crossbow that I was looking for? Nope. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. I need at least 4 scrolls of restoration. So let's grab more than that. Was there anything else you had that I want? Even though you're a thief. Didn't I buy that already? No, I didn't. I'm positive you find one. I don't need to buy that, I guess is the problem. What boots do I have on? I have boots of Elvenkind, so that's fine. I don't need to worry. Yeah, leave you alone. So what do we say? We need scrolls of restoration. Let's grab... No, we're not going to grab 96, but let's grab 10 of them. Because we can afford that. Cure serious wounds. We've got 4. Let's get a few more of those. Because we're getting to the point where the cure moderate wounds just doesn't do anywhere near enough. Even the cure serious wounds, we have to do like 3 or so of those to do anything significant. So let's get, say, another... How many do we have? 4. So let's get 16. So we've got 20 of them. There we go. That sounds good. We'll have to start using scrolls of heal soon. So yeah. There's no way to switch to the world map until you're actually on the world, is there? There we go. And that's good. That's the party that we want. Accept. G'day, TQ Batman. What the hell? I thought we owned this. This is weird. This is not doing things properly. We're supposed to have all of this land here as ours as well. But it's not showing it. Okay, we're going to come over here and do Ratnook Hill. These sort of games are my bread and butter. But they're not the only things I like to play, as we all know. Right. So. we're going to take this slow because we've got to try and restore the levels on all of these guys first. Okay, let's do it from the inventory. So, where did we go? There. Use. And use. And use. Has that worked? No. Ah, some of them failed their device check. I see. Actually, all of them seem to have failed their checks. Okay, here's what we're going to do. What the? Man, this game is just too buggy sometimes. So, first of all, I was going to say, Linzi, heal yourself, but device check failed. There, and it failed. Oh no, Soliel obviously had multiple levels. How many levels negative? 3, still 3. 2 on there, 2 on there. I didn't buy enough of these damn potions. 6! She's got 6 negative levels. Is that right? That doesn't seem right. So if I look at her now, does it show 5? It does. Oh my god, I need so many of these bloody... these scrolls. This is ridiculous. Let's get herself perfect. And so how many more of these damn things do we need? We need 3, 5, 10. Okay. I walked into a trap at the Verdant Chamber where the nymph is. I forgot the trap was there, basically. I went into the chamber in front of this big door. There was a trap, and it zapped us all and gave us a whole bunch of negative levels. So we don't have enough of these. We might be able to cure Soliel, and that's about it. So I think what we're going to do is head back to town and buy even more scrolls. Thankfully, we've got plenty of dough at the moment. I'm starting to wonder if there's a better spell to use for this. I think there's one like Cleanse. It might be able to do all of them in one go. Let's save, because it's been a while since we saved too. And let's head out of here. Head back, get some more scrolls. I think maybe they only needed one scroll because we did it within the first 24 hours. Because there was a timer on all of the guys, right, that was counting down 24 hours. And I think if we had have been able to do the restoration on everybody within that first 24 hours, we only would have needed one scroll each to do it. I could be wrong, but that's the assumption I'm going on at the moment. I just want to have a look at the scrolls that this priest has, because I've got a funny feeling there might be like cleanse or atonement or one of those that will do multiple negative levels at once, rather than having to do them individually with restorations. But we'll see. I could be wrong. I mean, the other option is I could just kill them and resurrect them, but I don't want to do that. We're just really, really lucky. Actually, let's talk to Ekandeo. We haven't done that yet. I'm not going to go through what all of this is. You're basically just getting all the backstory about this character. But previously, before you killed the troll that he was hunting, the stone troll, he wouldn't tell you any of this stuff. He will rename his dog soon, which is good. So how many... First of all, let's just double check. How many levels have we still got to go? 5, 6. So we were close for certain definitions of close, I guess. So what does this do? No, that only breaks your alignment. Break enchantment? No. Cleanse. Nope. That won't do anything. Death ward, delay poison. I don't think dispel magic will do anything about failed levels. Neutralize a prayer. No, that's used in battle. Protections, that won't do anything. Raise dead, remove curse. I don't think it's technically a curse. Because I think the thing is, if you actually look at I wish it would tell you, like it says, through spells like restoration. Well, at the moment, the only spell I can see that will do it is restoration. So it would be good if you said the only spell that will do it is restoration. What? I don't want an atonement, thank you. It's 16 grand for 20 of those. I don't need that many though, do I? Maybe... Maybe let's just get a total of 10 and go from there. Oh, well, we couldn't buy greater restoration, so we've just got to work with what we've got. So what we might just do is go back here to the Bald Hilltop, because it's a close place where we can go and restore all of these levels. You know, if something goes wrong, we're close to town, we can go back and fix it all, whatever. Then we'll go off and go and do Ratnook Hill and those other places. Okay. Linzi, we want you to do this again because you've got the best chance of it all working. Where are those scrolls? Oh, we've still got 11. Oh, you've still got a few there. Why is it... Don't even ask, Tony. It's not worth... It's not worth worrying about. It's just weird. We know that. Should only take one more, I think. There we go. Okay, we're all back at level 7. Cost us a ridiculous amount of money to fix that, but I will walk into stupid traps. Well, I didn't detect the trap, that's the annoying thing. That, and that. I'm not going to bother putting another scroll in there for now. I think we'll just leave it at that. I don't think there's anything here at the moment we have to worry about. No, good. It's still the bald hilltop. Okay. Ratnook Hill. Let's go do it. Oh, that's not good. I'm fatigued. Let's get out and rest. That's what I'm looking for. And we're going to go back into manage and put you there, put you there, go, boom. Yes, enter Ratnook Hill, thank you. Wasn't sure if we'd scouted out some of this place yet or not. That's right, there's traps around here. I think there's probably one more trap along there, but I can't remember. But we'll go in and do this fight. This actually should be fairly easy at this point, but I'm not going to take any chances. So we're all going to buff our animals. And we might as well see if... I didn't give you that spell yet, and you don't have it yet. We might as well see if Chameleon Stride helps any of those guys. Oop. Hurry up and disarm the trap, please, Linzi. Very good. Let's go in. Okay, there's another one over here, and there's one back there. Yeah, let's just... This bow just slays everything. The problem we've got is we need to reveal where these other guys are, but thankfully now that we know where that guy is, we can start to do some damage. And then we're going to send the leopard up this way. There he is. Let's take out this one first. Although this one is probably the most dangerous one because he's just about to cast some sort of spell, or I think he's an alchemist actually. Okay, this is going to hurt a little bit, leopard, but oh, no. Damn you, Pathing. Okay, look, forget about it. Just do that instead. I was going to cast glitter on him, but she moved in the wrong direction, so... Yeah, the fact that these guys do sneak attack makes them really dangerous. Bear, let's... Oh, you can't charge. Well, just amble on up and hit him. And you missed. Nice attack, dog. Boar, you're already there. He's dead. So that's 2 down, 1 to go. The thing is, though, is that this encounter, if you did it when you first uncovered this area of the map, when you're only like level 3 or 4 or something like that, you just get... It's a total team kill. Missed that one. Let's just see if there's anything else around here that we haven't seen yet. No, looks good. Let's head out and see what we got. Okay, so we got a shock short sword +1 and a masterwork short sword, padded armor +1, belt of incredible dexterity +2, a kukri +1, and a keen kukri +1, leather armor +2, potions of resist cold and remove curse, which I don't care about, bombardier's vest +1, which also gives a +2 attack on rolls with bombs and similar weapons. So we'll give that to Jobalist. Headband of Vast Intelligence +2. We'll probably give that to Octavia. And a whole bunch of other stuff. And this Wand of Shield, which we won't. We'll sell. Okay, who are we going to give the Dex Belt to? You've already got one. You've got that one of Might and Strength and Constitution. That's +4, but that just gives you a little bit of extra damage. That's all. Whereas if I give you and you lose it, but you've got a bit of extra hit points. If I do that, You actually don't get any more, what? There we go. So you didn't actually lose any hit points there. Really? +4 to Constitution. Okay, something funny's going on there. So you lose a bunch of hit points. One more to hit. Doesn't change the damage you're doing because that's just a straight longbow. I'm going to leave that on. You don't get hit often enough to worry about hit points. You've already got one. You've got that one of just Constitution, and you've got that one of just Constitution. Sure, why not? Give you that. All good. I don't want to give anyone this shock short sword, even though technically you've got a short sword +1. I guess I can give it to you. You're never going to use it. The game is doing something funny. What? Where did that short sword go? Did I just somehow drop it or something? That short sword just disappeared. Okay, there it is. It's back again. There we go. Right. The game's doing something funky at the moment. What I was pointing out is I don't really want... this is a piercing weapon. All of our archers are using piercing weapons. That's what bows all are. So where possible, rather than giving my guy short swords as his backup weapons, I've gone for things like this great sword, which is a slashing weapon, and then this hand axe, which is a slashing weapon. I'm only keeping the dagger, even though it's a piercing weapon, because it's cold iron. He's got an axe. She's got her slashing elven sword. She's got her, well, that's technically a piercing weapon, but it's a dwarvish weapon. And she's got her slashing two-handed axe. So I'm just trying. We don't really have enough people using blunt weapons. Actually, I should give Linzi like a little mace or something, or carry one myself. Because if we come across anyone who is invulnerable to piercing, we're going to have a hard time. And it will happen. It's just a matter of when. Okay, maybe there isn't any more traps along here. I thought there was, but that's good. No traps is good. Okay, what other areas haven't we done on the map yet? While we head north to... what's his face? Oleg's. Did we? No, see, we haven't done the old oak. We need to go and do that. And then we need to go and do these two areas over here. And I'm hopeful, and then we could come over to the Tenebrous Depths after that. The thing is I'm trying to find all of the little bits and pieces of artifacty stuff that'll give us some stuff with the storyteller. And I know there should be some stuff from this area where we first was adventuring that we've missed, that we need to catch up and get. Once we get that, we'll be good. Rather than going there straight away, I want to finish off uncovering this bit of map over here. Yep, you can rest.
I'd like to sit at a desk in my own... Oh,
Okay. This should be ridiculously easy now. Like normally I do this earlier, way earlier, before I even go down to the old sycamore, before I do the Stag Lord. I don't know why I missed it, but it's a tough fight, but it's not that bad. It's just a single troll. But we are so OP now that we will kill this guy like ridiculously easy. And considering I'm the one with the first attack, okay, it's our surprise round, so I only get a single attack. But I will be surprised if we need more than this round of surprise to kill this guy, quite frankly. Leopard, charge in, down. You just get the one attack, that's okay. Soliel. Dog. Oh, I should have charged. If I don't charge, we don't get the attack. There we go. Linzi missed. Smilodon, charge. Critical hit, that's brilliant. Bear. Oh, come on, just get to a spot. Boar. And you didn't do anything. Okay, we got to the first round, but no further. So, just ridiculously easy at this stage of the game. Oh no, that's just a light crossbow +1. There's a flaming light crossbow somewhere in the game, fairly early on. I don't know whether I was buying it from Oleg's or what I was doing, but I've got to find it again and give it to Linzi. I don't have to. She's got a shock crossbow now, but these boggards were only added in fairly recently. For a large portion of the game, these guys weren't here. Well, for a large portion of the game, when I first played it, this spot on the map wasn't here. It was somewhere else. They moved it. That's everything. Okay. Here. Is there anything interesting we got in amongst that? That was just a normal light crossbow +1. What's Linzi? Oh, she's already using a light shock crossbow +1, so that's okay. remember what's in here. Oh, just boggarts. I didn't do this part of the map, these two areas, earlier because I was just so keen to get down and do the Stag Lord as quickly as possible. So these are almost going to be a non-challenge, but I want to make sure I get all the pieces of all the artifacts and stuff. Short spear there. Is there anything else around here that's... Yeah, see, there we go. It's just food. Didn't want that really. Boggart being attacked by some wolves. Gee, even Linzi was able to take out one of these wolves by herself. Another bucket. Why are we fatigued again? I suppose we didn't really rest up before we came here, did we? Is that everything we can do on the map? I think it is. Not really finding any more pieces of artifacts that I thought we were missing, so hopefully we can find them at the last spot.
You would like it in Absalom.
know what this one is. Yes, this is looking familiar. Scimitar, Wand of Grease. It's just a scimitar plus one, okay. Easy peasy, but again, at earlier levels, that would have been a very hard fight. Another belt of incredible dexterity. Do I want to give that? Yeah, I think I do. Everyone else has them, or better, like that. So that's good. Yeah. So we've basically done the rest of that. Let's go to Oleg's first. This is all screwed up at the moment because we're supposed to have control over all of this land right now, as far as I'm aware. Maybe we have to go back and go to the throne room to get that to finally happen, but they were already talking about Oleg not being able to pay his taxes to us. So I don't get why it's not showing that we own that land. How are things going at the trading post? Fine. Show me your wares. Let's offer all of that. Yeah, I don't want any of this. I don't think I need to give it to any of my guys. I'll keep the Bombardier's vest, but that's about it, and that. The rest of it we're going to sell. Don't want that, don't want that, don't want that. Don't know why that doesn't get merged in properly. Wand of Grease. Nah, we don't use grease enough. If I didn't have animal companions, like if I was playing a party of like Eldritch Archers or things like that where I didn't have animal companions, I'd be using grease all the time. Like I would use that Wand of Grease because it's a really good way to keep the opponents at a distance while you are shooting at them. grease, cloud kill, web. They're all, it goes grease, web, cloud kill as you go up in levels. They're really good. If you've got a group of archers who don't have animal companions with them, it's a really good way to keep your opponents at a distance. But with my animal companions, grease just ends up becoming a liability because my animal companions can get caught in the grease as well. And, you know, that's just not good. They're there to help me not to be spending half their time face down in a pile of grease because they slipped on it. I mean, if there was a way to make it so that the grease at higher levels was able to not affect them, that would be wonderful. Sort of how there's a fireball that you can use at higher levels that doesn't do damage to your people or something, I think. Okay, we got a bit more money back. Was this... Yeah, there was the flaming light crossbow that I used to give Linzi early on, but we don't need it now, is the thing. The shock one is quite good enough for her at the moment, even though we have a few shock weapons. But I've got an acid weapon. He's got an acid weapon and just the lucky longbow. She's got a shock longbow. Maybe I should sell this and get the fire one instead. Does the fire one do... How much fire damage does it do? 1d6. Yeah, that's comparable to that. I think I will, actually. Just as a way to spread the damage out, because we've got too many that are shocked. So if we come across someone who's invulnerable to electricity, we're all just going to sit there going, duh. Yeah, that's fine. Let's come out of that. Give that to Linzi. There we go. And we're all good. Let's rest here because we can. No, we won't bother doing any of that. I think for tomorrow night's stream, I'm going to have to do some homework and find out if there's... Well, work out what I want to do next. I mean, Tebrinus Depths is probably one option, but I don't know if I really want to do that just yet. So maybe I'll go down and do the Swamp Witch. But I also want to double check where all the parts of the various artifacts, etc. are, and see if I've missed any up north that I should have gotten earlier on in the game. Because if that's the case, I'll have to re-find them, of course. I don't want to miss out on them. I'm not going to use them all. I'm probably going to end up selling them, but, you know. I'm a bit of a completionist. I do want to see them. This is so bugging me. But yeah, it just feels like there's something that I've missed somewhere. I don't think I'm going to go and do Tebrinus Depths just yet. Even though I know I've probably got the levels, I wouldn't have a problem doing it. Let's head back to the Duchy and see, or the Barony, and see if it gives us anything more that will give us this spot up here. Because we've got all the kingdom events just set on auto, so we don't have to do anything. And I think it's screwed things up a little bit. And the order that we're doing things is not quite what it wants us to do. Really? Just goblins? I'll give you a chance. Run away. How's that? Because, you know, this is going to be ridiculously easy. not even going to bother looting their bodies because they're not going to have anything on them that I want. It's just junk that I'm going to have to carry and sell. Oh, look, fine. Collect all. Done. I don't think I've done that location yet either. That bridge. That's got a good fight in it, if I remember right. Let's go to the throne room. No. I don't understand what's going on then. No, I don't want to skip time to the next event because that could be a month away. And there's things I could be doing. Anyway, I think I am going to leave that here for the stream tonight. I know it's a fairly short one. It's only a couple of hours, but I've got work tomorrow. And I did a ridiculously long 6-hour stream last night or whatever it was. So thank you everybody for joining me, everyone who spoke up in chat and etc. I hope you all have a good Sunday. If that is, yeah, you'll all still be on Sunday. And I will see you all tomorrow night. Thanks a lot. Bye.